Okay, Achu, 1754. Achu! Sneezing. Now, could try Morris Smith or just mainline Sicilian. Am I record? Okay, he's a subscriber. I hope he doesn't do me over too badly, because we're doing well at the moment on the 15-minute auto pairing. He seems to have a fairly constant rating record and established history on the ICC. Okay. Okay. Try to play Bishop E2. Maybe with the naughty idea of Bishop E3 and G4. No, he's stopped all that. Quick F4 here. Why am I tempted by quick F4? No, I think I just have to play position E. Try and play position E. A4 maybe, or it doesn't look that. I don't know. It looks as though black's forcefully kind of equalising in a way. So if I play castles, I mean, is D5 on the cards? Is B5 on the cards? These are questions. I mean, if I play A4, am I just? I'll castle and play for F4. I think I prefer the structures with E6, to be honest. You know, I like G4, the Kh attack. But F4 here, I don't know, it might be useful. I don't know. Got that F file. Pressure on D6. Give him E5 though. Maybe King H1 is useful. Try and get this knight actually over to knight D4 to F5. Make this knight useful. Not doing much on B3. Maybe that's one of the passive things about the position, that element, the knight on B3. So there's Queen E1 to G3, there's always knight H5. Well, not at the moment. There's one benefit of the bishop on E2. There's Queen E1 to G3, just eyeing G7 and E5. So this threatening knight E6, maybe, I don't know, he has to do something. Bishop C4, Bishop E5, Bishop E2. That's not so hot, is it? Ah! Surely taking that light square bishop is worth it. Surely I can take on E5. I think I will. I'll just take on E5 and play Bishop C4. Just target that E6. Maybe even taking the queens off. I'll let him to get the extra tempo and D-file. I've got target, so this is distinctive already, isn't it? From normal Sicilians. Just where E6 seems to be an irrelevant issue of this position. How does he defend E6? I suppose Queen B6, Knight A4, Queen C6. If I just drop the bishop back just to keep eyeing there, there's no Knight G4 at the moment. That looks pleasant. Unless I'm overestimating here, he's got C-file pressure potentially. I'll have to defend now. This guy. There's Knight A4 here, there's Queen C6. So I'll play Queen. I don't like damaged pawns though. He's going to damage my pawns now if he wants to take. If he doesn't, I think I'll play knight d1. Now that protecting e4. So knight d1, and then c3, try and neutralise that major trump card of the c file. Unless knight e4 is tactically winning here. Back row weakness. Knight e4. There's no queen e4, rook f1. Rook f8, rook f8. There's no, again, no queen e4. Under fire. Knight a4, so he plays queen c6. c3, bishop moves back. And my knight's stranded. So I've got something there. Don't know what else to do. That's tricky, isn't it? Too much dynamism. That knight b1 is knight e4. No, anything. Oh, I think I have to kick the queen and then c3. Bishop moves back somewhere. Maybe c4, b5, cb, ab. Knight c3. I think I'll do that. That's to run with tempo. I have to keep the rooks connected against this knight e4. So queen c6. He's on e4 though. Oh dear. So c3 after that. Bishop moves back. Then maybe he's threatening b5 to trap the poor knight. It's getting ridiculously bad. If I play c3, c4, okay, so knight e4, c5. Oh, it might be knight. Okay. Oh no, I'm just blunders. I meant to play c3. Whoops. Well, at least there's knight c3 anyway for the knight. This is far from ideal. So much for e6 being weakness. Misassessed. So queen e4 or knight e4 or b5. Lots of tasty alternatives. And this says bishop c2 on this diagonal. Is that a possible source of compensation? Actually on h7 potentially. So queen e4, queen e4 looks fairly convincing. Where's the queen go? I've got no rook e1 because bishop's poking in. Right, there's bishop c2 here. Or a3 first. I'll play a3 first. And then bishop c2. There's no knight g3 or something nasty just yet. Just get this bishop off so I can play rook e1. I'm hoping. Mind you, bishop c2, there's queen c4 as well. Is it worth trying to play for c5? Try and lose the other pawn. For rook c1, just get into a pin, put pressure back on e6. The knight moves as queen e5 anyway. These pieces are not inspiring too much confidence at the moment, so c5 will at least give the bishop some life. If I have to lose another pawn, then fine. So knight d2 is also looking good. Is that bishop c2? Oh, rook f8, bishop c2. It's queen c4 if he wants it there. Looks pretty grim. Knight d2. It's not queen e5 because they're just dropping that rook on f1. If I take on f8, take on e5, he takes on b3. He's attacking the rook on a1. So it seems also knight d2. This looks like all over there. Alright, if I take with the rook, I'll take with the queen. I'll take the rook on knight d2, maybe AB actually. Okay. Knight b3, maybe. Oh, I don't know. If he's going to play knight d2, it looks grim. Still, knight d2, AB, knight b3. So my knight's hanging on a4. c4 is also loose. It's pretty bad. What about knight c3? There's queen c4 skewing my queen and rook. Okay, excellent. So there's a move though there. So I think I'll take and see what I can do. Knight takes b3. What about queen f3? That's a move. Oh, it just takes queen f2, threatening queen f7. Takes me away from that c4 skewering line. There might be knight b6 there, protecting c4. Has he played that inaccurately then? Oh, okay. Right, is this really, really bad? I guess it might be. Depends, these pieces, are they going to spring into life usefully or not? My back row, is it in terrible danger? I might get to play h3 at some point, that might be handy. Or knight c5. Okay, so immediate threat. Maybe queen d3 is the immediate threat. So how about knight c5? It's b6. Or bishop c2 would stop queen d3. Bishop c2. Because at h3, queen d3, he's on that bishop anyway as well. It's getting another critical tempo. If bishop c2, queen d4, maybe h3 there, queen c4, he's again on stuff. I think bishop c2 springs out against queen d3 unless there's anything cleverer. h3, queen d3. What would be a defensive resource there? No, so bishop c2, queen d4 threatens queen c4, gives me another move. b3, at least my bishop doesn't seem that exposed there for a fork on f1. So I think bishop c2 here. Imagine there's queen d2 as a deflection. Back row, deflection. Whoops. Oh, this is looking dire. Queen b1. I'll have to play h3 soon. Queen f2. Oh, there's bishop h7. Right. It's looking pretty desperate though. So rook e2, bishop h7 and h3. So he's got rook e2. He's going to play bishop g2. Oh, it's over. That's too much counterplay. That was good. Deflection. Yep. Not good. Just too much pressure here for black. Okay. Alright, yeah, I've been done over. Comments or questions on YouTube. He played well. Thanks very much.